well, I've been asked by many people what are my favorites, what do I think is going to be the biggest impact. And I've gone through the golf course, and I think the one thing that's going to be kind of nice is that there's not just going to be one. I think there are going to be several. Different people will have different viewpoints, and I think that's healthy. I think we're going to have a lot of exciting new holes. One of the big impacts is going to be on hole number one. I think it's going to play quite a bit differently than it's played in the past due to our moving the tee back and moving all the tees back for everybody. We're no longer going to be playing over the corner of the dog leg with the houses. We're going to be playing down the fairway, and the green has been moved back slightly. It's going to feel like it's really elevated where it's really not. It's a little bit, but it's going to feel much more elevated because of the grass hollows that we have been able to cut in front of the green. So the playing aspect of number one is not going to be the gift birdie hole that it is for most of the long hitting players today. I think people are going to be very excited when they see hole number four. Some are going to say the hole is easier, some are going to say it's harder. The green is a little bit smaller and a different configuration. But with the bulkhead and the bunkers in the rear of the left side, we're going to have a championship pin placement. Number five is going to have a tremendous impact, I think, because we took down the two trees, which had such a big impact, but they were in bad health, and the decision was made for us to put in a creek. We had one right there in front of the tees. We wanted to duplicate that look throughout the golf hole, and we were able to do that, and the fairway still has enough width to it. And I think there's going to be some good strategic decisions made in playing with that hole, but the hole is going to play considerably different. And I think some people will like it, some people won't like it so much, but that's the way golf is. Number seven will play a little bit differently because of what we did with the fairway hollow on the left side. There will be less balls that cross the cart path and go into the stream. Number eight, the green has just got a whole lot more excitement to it. We really didn't do much in the fairway area, but the green is going to require better placement in order to get birdies. You can hit the ball on the green, but you're going to have a good two putt in order to get that birdie for the long hitters. Number nine, most of you know, as you've seen out of the clubhouse, the ninth green was moved to the right to make room for the back tee on number one. Cart path was realigned. Larger green, a little bit of a dog leg now. The trees on the right have a little bit more impact if you hit the ball in the trees on the right because of the dog leg. But a bigger green, more interesting green. I think it's going to be an enjoyable hole. 12 is going to have a big impact on play. We moved the tees to the right to take out some of the dog leg. We put additional dirt on the right-hand side to catch balls that are slicing off to the right. They won't go down the hill any longer. They'll stay up on top of the fairway level, which is a big plus. And then at the green, we have the grass hollow has been moved, enlarged. The cart path has been moved. So balls that are hit slightly right of the green will not be hitting and going down to the right. 16, again, we've added a bulkhead to the 16th green. It's been enlarged a little bit. Basically a similar green, but we've been able to find a little pin placement back behind on the long left-hand side of the green, which I think will be a very interesting pin to play. 17, I think most of you know, we've been able to get the green, just like number 8, we've been able to get the green down to the elevation of the bulkhead, so balls will not be hitting on the green and running off into the water any longer. That took a lot of effort, a lot of engineering, and we were able to pull it off, and I'm very, very pleased about that. I think you're going to like the new 17th green. The bulkhead has been power washed and stained, and we will come back and power wash and stain the bulkhead on 4 and 16 in probably 5-6 months after the wood is dried out a little bit, so the stain will all look the same. So all the bulkhead and the bridges will all have the same stain, and it will look very, very new and nice. So I think you're going to like that. 18, we've relocated the green slightly back and left, enlarging the hollow to the right of the green. Created 2 or 3 new pin placements back there, and I think again impact on playability of the par fives was a major goal, and I think we've created a pretty nice finishing hole, especially because we were able to enlarge the pond on the right-hand side of the tee shot, which forces the carry from the back tees to be in the neighborhood of 305, 310. And so now the long hitter is going to have to hit the ball probably more down the fairway, which is going to make it a little more demanding. Still doable, but a little more emphasis on accuracy for the longer hitter throughout the golf course. Putting green was enlarged uh, about 3,000 square feet in that neighborhood, maybe 2,500 square feet. It'll have contour in it where we'll have 1% grades, 2% grades. We'll have some transition areas so people can practice all different kind of putting, and it'll be not just a one-sided slope, but it'll be balanced throughout the green. So I think more people can get on there, and more people can practice various kind of putts. I think you're really going to enjoy that, just like they do on the enlarged practice facility with the greens and the practice tee.